Welcome to your daily dose. My name is Robert, and it's my birthday. And I'm here celebrating my birthday with my good pal, my first follower, Pony Girl herself, Susan Scarlett. How are you, dear?
Pony Girl would be Doug and Pony Show. We've had a recent
Oh,
opportunity to do the Dog and Pony Show in New Orleans, and I'm great.
thank,
I'm great. It's your birthday. We had a
thank
great weekend with BJ and Anna and Kelly, and
We sure did. And we're in a place now where there's a very special celebration of my birthday that I want to share with everybody, which is this book called Acceptance. And it is available. Please go to the website and you'll find it right up there. A tab says Acceptance. You can pre-order, we'll be shipping. And had the great gift this morning on my birthday of reading the notes from one Susan Scarlett about that and wanted to talk to you for your a heavily featured person in there by design because you're a very important part of this journey. And your perspective is the first thing that jumped off the page to me. I'm so grateful that you're, as a person with Parkinson's, giving me, the things that really jump out to you. And
yeah,
one of them was, you know, when it came up, because it was mixed, as many of my things in a draft will be, of the statement of there is no cure. And you consistently noted how important it was to you that that be given a time frame. Talk to me about why there is no cure right now is important
yeah,
to you.
yes, or to say yet, or any sort of qualifier. There is no cure isn't true. We don't know the future. And it has to me, hearing there is no cure has a terrible connotation to it, a hopelessness kind of connotation to it. And so in my head, no matter who I'm talking to, if I hear there's no cure, I know why they're saying it, but I can't help but amend it. And then I see this, aha, you're right. Let's be open. Let's be positive about that.
Words matter. And, when we set them down on the page, I feel the heaviness of the lift. And I'm so grateful to you for being loud and vociferous about that point, because sometimes I did it, but sometimes I didn't. And every time I didn't, you called it out. And I and as you well know, I didn't take all your notes, but I took all of those. um, Another thing that came through was you had a note about the value of humor, and you saw the humor in many places, and it's always subjective. I don't know if people are going to get it, especially on the page, but that meant so much to me that you saw and valued the humor. So thank you.
That's nice. I'm glad to hear you say that. It's so much a part of who you are. And there were so many pieces along the way. I mean, I was actually there in your world, your life, the time frame in which the book that you covered in the book. And there was there was all kinds of reasons to feel humor, some of which were painful, some of which were ironic, some of which were maddening, and some of which were just gut-bustingly like crazy funny. And some of them were exhausting, like staying up all night in the airport with your
Well,
dad.
though, the thing is, it's so important about the humor and that it read, that it came through is because of the sincere pain, the legitimate trauma, and that, you got that too. And as I said in the opening line, my goal here is to tell a great story. And you it felt like in the setup, you felt the tension, you felt the uh-oh, here it comes. And that was so important from a storytelling perspective, and that occasionally be relieved with some humor along the way. It sounded like it came through for you.
Well, and it was legitimate humor. It fit, and it wasn't humor for the sake of humor.
Right.
So the authenticity of it in the moment always worked.
Well,
Yeah.
and that's lovely the way you say that, because again, that fits everything we do about improv too. As we say, we're not joke tellers, and there's it's joke telling is wonderful, and for the people who do it in the form of stand up, I love it. However, if it looked jokey on the page, it would not feel, like you said, authentic, and that's what improv is done at its best. It's not jokey at all, and it's hilarious, against sometimes against really dark subjects.
Can be. I have another aspect of this conversation I'd like to have. Shall we do another dose?
I think we shall. I'll see you in just a moment. Next dose.